he's being very calm about it. जिस तरीके से तूने बोला ना वो फिर अलग बात होगी.
कौन सी?
He said it very calmly. He's like, you talk to him face to face, and you're like, अलग होगी बात.
अलग होगी? नहीं मैं तो
अच्छा मैं क्या फड्डे की बात कर रहा है?
फड्डा तो मैं कभी ना करूँ.
अच्छा
मैं लोगों को भेजूंगा. मैं मारने वाला नहीं, मैं लोग मारने वाला नहीं हूँ, मैं मरवाने वाला हूँ.
Don't you cut that shit. Don't you dare cut that shit.
What's the right way to say this? Hello everybody, welcome back to Nothing Happens Here, another damn podcast. We're back for another episode, and we've got someone special with us. He's a fitness trainer. He's a general all-around badass. He's also my chacha. He's my chacha. He's my cousin, but he's technically my chacha. Ladies and gentlemen, owner of Imperium Fitness Gym, Asad Ali Shigri. What's up, Asad?
Welcome
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
It feels great. I'm honored to be here.
You made it.
इतनी अजीम शख्सियत आपने मंगा. You made it sound like that. जैसे बहुत ही अजीम शख्सियत.
Intro तो
No, you are, man. And this has been happening for quite some time. The hype for Asad has been like Asad.
हाँ हमने 3-4 बार schedule किया था. 3-4 बार cancel हुआ है. Finally हो गया.
Finally.
Wow. What's up? You gym से आए हो?
हाँ अभी जिम से आया हूँ.
Nice.
जिम से थोड़ा नहा धो
even on the weekends.
Yeah, no, on the Saturday.
Sundays off. Sundays बंद होता है.
Sunday बंद है.
Just so everybody knows, Asad Ali Shigri is the owner of Imperium Gym, right?
Imperium Fitness
Gym.
Studio.
That's where I go to gym. That's also where Usman Mukhtar goes to gym. Joey. But one of the coolest gyms I've been to here, and one of the coolest trainers. Obviously, he's my cousin, so I'm also I have to say that.
Chacha.
Yeah.
Chacha
sounds better.
Chacha cousin. So Asad, what's up, man? You looking cool? I like your tattoos, man.
Thank you so much. कोशिश की है मैंने कि मैं आ रहा हूँ podcast में. I need to look cool.
Yeah, bro. Effortless.
इसलिए हमारा इधर मसल मैन ये बैठता है. तो आज
मैं देखो भाई, I'm not a muscle man. I'm just trying to keep up with the times and trying to just maintain myself, man.
अच्छा maintain. उस पे हम आते हैं, इसकी बात भी करनी है.
वैसे भी humble, he's pretty humble ना, अपने आप को cover किया हुआ है.
My man.
I think
चाचा ने बोल दिया.
आज इसलिए कवर किया, इसको पता था कि एक और आ रहा है.
मैं क्या बनियान में आता हूँ.
तो एक बड़े कैनन्स आ रहे हैं आज, तो आज बॉय थोड़ा
even out हो गया.
Even out.
He's legit.
But Asad, so tell us, how did you get into fitness?
How did I get into fitness? I guess like everyone does, when you're growing up. क्या हमारे यार एज ग्रुप में क्या आर्नल्ड श्वार्ज़नेगर था.
Pumping iron.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone,
yeah.
Van Damme,
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, all these guys. So while growing up, looking at these guys kicking ass,
Bloodsport, movies there.
Exactly. So उसी की वजह से interest develop होता है. You want to look like them. You go to the gym, you work out.
Like बचपन से था.
Yeah.
It's just not like it didn't come in your teens or later on in your life. शुरू से था.
No, probably when I was 5-6 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When we were young,
yeah.
you did gym as intensely या नहीं?
I did go to work out, but it wasn't like proper training. मतलब I would go 4-5 days a week, but there was no proper plan which I was following.
मतलब it was just like चलो भाई.
जिस तरह होते हैं, जो भी आता है वो bicep curls लगा रहे. बस जाके.
Bicep chest.
Bicep and chest. Every day is chest.
मैं भी यही तो कहता हूँ, legs ना करो बस. ऊपर रहो.
बस ऊपर.
So when did it turn into a proper like passion or purpose?
So I started working out, and the thing about working out is when you work out, you feel positive as well. हाँ. तो आपके mood swings, aggression, सारी चीजें बहुत even out हो जाती है. तो actually that was something which really got me hooked to it. Results जो physical थे वो तो थे ही थे, but it was more of a mental thing.
Like you feel clear in your mind.
Yeah, much clear.
It's therapeuticing.
Yes.
Like it counts as therapy.
Therapeutic.
Therapeuticizing.
But it's like है सही बात है क्या? The days I'm trying so hard these days to create a routine.
Yeah.
पे बन रहा नहीं अभी, लेकिन the days I go to the gym, I feel completely clear-minded. मेरा दिमाग बिल्कुल साफ होता है. You feel like you can do anything, nothing bothers you. कुछ ऊंच नीच हो भी जाए तो it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
तो ये बात है. It was like more of a therapeutic thing as well. और खैर फिर ज़्यादा उसके ऊपर रिसर्च की, and all that. Eventually some people started coming up to me asking me questions कि यार किस तरह ट्रेनिंग करनी है, क्या नहीं है, blah blah blah. अच्छा, in personal training you need to be a good you need to be good at communicating with people, right?
Of course.
So I guess that was built in probably कि लोगों के साथ बात करना, उनको सिखाना या क्या. तो वो शौकिया, some people would come and they would ask me and I would tell them, okay, you can do this, ऐसा कर लो, you कर लो.
Nice.
So that kind of made me understand that I'm good at this, you know.
And you were enjoying it.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying it. But I was like, यार मैं अपना workout तो कर नहीं सकता, and all these fucking assholes are asking me all this and I'm just training them and I'm training myself. So
it's very tough. Yeah.
So I should be paid for this. Why the hell am I doing this for free, right?
Yeah.
True.
So at that time, then I started asking for money.
अच्छा ये कब की बात है? 2000
This was probably अभी 2000 क्या चला 22. So it was 2012.
Nice. 10 years ago. Oh, nice.
2012 या 11 था. So when I started asking for money, उसमें 5 थे, वो 3 निकल गए, 2 रह गए. which is a good thing.
It was good for free, but
but I wasn't a certified coach or anything. I wasn't a personal trainer. I didn't tell anyone I'm a personal trainer because I wasn't, and still they were paying me. So that was a good enough motivation for me to start pursuing it. उसके बाद मैंने professionally start कर लिया. Then I did my certification. Certification I just did for the heck of it because you gotta do it.
You have to do it. You should have it.
मतलब आपके होना चाहिए कोई paper if someone asks you. But with all honesty, I think certification is complete bullshit because you've got a lot of people over here who are certified and they don't know shit. You can do the certification.
अच्छा इतना क्या होता है उसमें?
2-3 weeks.
कुछ भी नहीं है, वो online आप जाओ. There are so many certifications. ठीक है, तो उनमें से चलो कोई अच्छी certification भी अगर आप कर रहे हो, you can just apply online, give them what. पैसे उनको दिए, they'll send you the book, CD, whatever. पता नहीं अब CD है कि क्या है, उसमें CD. Shit man, I feel ancient. Fuck.
CDs.
Yeah, you're at home.
So ये 30 साल का.
In any case, and then they give you these quizzes and case study. तो वो तो यहाँ पे लोग किसी और से करवाए थे.
अच्छा बस वो तो बैठे फिर घर पे हो जाता है.
वो तो certification कोई guarantee नहीं है कि this person is good. इसको आता है.
कोई भी नहीं.
Oh shit.
मेरे सामने इतने सारे लोगों ने certification किए. They have asked me कि quiz दे दो.
Exactly.
तुम ये quiz fill या case study यार ये आई भी ये fill करके दे दो.
और इस तरह कितने होंगे? How much do you think?
Probably 90%.
Wow, holy shit.
Yeah, क्योंकि अभी तो personal trainers are everywhere.
Yeah, that's the new trend now. It's like either you're an actor or you're a personal trainer nowadays. Yeah.
And it's on the trainer specifically कि उनकी मतलब अपनी like how are they conducting themselves. So if like for example if Asad like he knows this is what he wants to do, so he's really going to dig into that science and he's going to learn more and he's going to make sure that he knows the field. What he's saying is like everyone's just doing it for the fuck of it.
Yeah, because everyone's doing it the same way. Like
fad है.
सब लोग फिल्म मेकर्स बन गए. एक ज़माने में सब लोग गिटार उठाकर
म्यूजिशियन बन
गए. ट्रेनर वाला वो आ गया ना. Asad plays guitar too, by the way.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice.
I think we started playing at the same time around that. Yeah.
But you're better at it.
मैं तो लेकिन काफी अर्से से छोड़ा है. I haven't played guitar in like 7 years.
But you play really well as well.
It's just like riding a bike. Yeah.
हमें Shigri Jam करना चाहिए.
Shigri Jam. He's a music producer ना, तो ये भी बजाता है सारा.
करना चाहिए वैसे.
All the instruments. Yeah. Shigri Jam. You're into what? Mostly like metal, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. Metallica.
Yeah.
But speaking on fitness, I want to talk about this one thing that I think it's everyone's kind of on this, right? Everyone's trying to lose weight. Everyone just wants to lose weight, calorie counting, caloric deficit. But what do you think about जो मुझे लगता है, जहाँ तक मुझे लगता है कि it's more about putting the right weight on in the right places than just losing weight. Yeah or no?
Yeah, you're talking about body composition.
हाँ, generally body. यहाँ craze, सब लोग craze है कि बस मैंने पतला होना है. But isn't it better to instead of getting skinnier, getting bigger in certain areas that should already be a certain proportion and all that stuff?
So the thing is, you're talking about body composition. It's like gaining muscle and losing fat. Right? So it's not necessarily that if someone is 90 kgs, he should go down to 60 kgs.
Yeah.
Maybe 80 kgs, लेकिन measurements ज़्यादा dimensions जो है वो change.
Proportionate,
right? But you need to put in a lot of effort for that.
Yeah. So it's easier to just lose weight. I think that's why people just go for that.
फाके कर लिए, just go on a
crash diet.
Dulan dieting.
हमारा जो अभी host आज नहीं है, वो भी एक 2 महीने का transformation पे लगा हुआ है.
उसने कितने करना है? 10 kgs करना है उसने.
20 kgs.
20
kgs in 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
So he's definitely going to be losing muscle in that.
Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of muscle. Yeah. Before I started going to the gym again, I hadn't been to the gym since 2008-9. और मतलब like I was वो वीडियो भी बनाई थी जिसमें मैं यूं कर रहा हूँ. Asad's like holding the fucking the dumbbells like this, and my arms just fucking dying. But I didn't realize how much muscle you lose generally. Like अगर आप नहीं करोगे तो it's all gone. It's fucked. You might look okay. You might look like okay, you know, frame है. But then when you lift something,
you won't have the strength.
You don't lose it. It's still there. It's just the cells shrink.
Oh, so it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Is that why?
You just gotta build it back up.
Is that why when you work out, एकदम से थोड़ा लगता है कि थोड़ा pump बड़ा हो गया हूँ मैं एकदम से, लेकिन वो फिर 2-3 दिन बाद वापस थोड़ा
shrink हो जाता है.
That's essentially
that's
the pump. That's what Arnold used to call the pump.
तो कब तक ये pump रह जाता है? कितना like how many weeks does it take so that the pump becomes the body
permanent?
जो pump है ना pump. पंप कितनी देर तक लास्ट करेगा पंप?
नहीं लेकिन बॉडी कब तक?
I guess depends from person to person. No, जो pump है ना is just like, all right, so you gain a certain amount of muscle. Let's say you have gained 5 kg of muscle, right? So you look good and everything. You have gained 5 kg of muscle, you go to the gym, you pump your muscles. So right after that, all that blood flow and everything, you're going to look bigger.
Yeah, naturally.
That pump is going to go after 1 hour.
Yeah.
That particular.
That's it. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That particular pump is going to be there for like 30 minutes maybe. Yeah. That's why a lot of people, ये जो actors वगैरह भी है, जिनों की body shorty बनी हुई है, before every shot they pump their muscles.
देखा even Henry Cavill, all these guys are always
got the resistance bands
exactly.
and all that.
So whenever they have a shoot without the shirt, they have to pump their muscles up because that gives एकदम से बहुत dynamic effect आता है सारी चीजें.
And I think वो dehydrate भी करते हैं अपने ना असल में.
वो एक अलग चीज है. वो अपने आप को water cut करते हैं.
Well, that's to show the vascularity, so you look more ripped.
Because
ज़्यादा dry हो जाते हैं ना. It becomes more dry, तो muscle fiber ज़्यादा prominent हो जाते हैं.
Veins start popping out.
Exactly, and it's pretty unhealthy actually.
That sounds very unhealthy. Wouldn't you fucking just like faint, pass out or something?
That's what your professional bodybuilders do before
that's why they look like bronze and weird.
24 hours, I think. They dehydrate completely. बिल्कुल ही their skin
actually water cut protocol होता है इनका.
हाँ exactly.
So there's a water cut protocol और वो differentiate करता है. कुछ लोग किसी तरह करते हैं, कुछ लोग किसी. There are even medicines which make you piss a lot.
Shit. Oh, so it's all going out.
Normally it's like a 10 days water cut protocol in which for the first few days they drink a lot of water, like more than 9 liters of water.
And then just flush it.
वही मैं कह रहा हूँ, लेकिन it depends, protocol different होती है कुछ लोगों की. So you start pissing because there's so much water coming. And all of a sudden they just stop the water intake. So your body doesn't know कि पानी नहीं आ रहा. Your body thinks कि पानी आ रहा है. So it starts it's pissing, right? It's flushing out all the water. But पीछे पानी कट हो गया है. Before the body understands that there's no water coming, it's already gone.
Oh shit. So, okay, that sounds very unhealthy though.
Exactly.
Kidneys काफी affect होती होंगी आपकी, you know, kidneys and everything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'd fucking die.
And on top of that, like I said, some people even take some medicines to piss even more.
Even more than they already piss.
So you can die actually. Yeah, you can.
That's
Kabhi notice yourself now when you wake up in the morning. Just look at yourself in the mirror. You look generally more ripped.
Really, I'm fucking bloated.
I don't look ripped.
But speaking on what you guys, people take shit. What about like steroids and shit? Steroids and shit. What about steroids and shit? Because you and I were having a conversation about TRTs and all that. TRTs कहते हैं? क्या कहते हैं?
TRT is not exactly just a bodybuilder steroids. TRT is testosterone replacement therapy.
That's what that is. Okay.
Right?
That's usually used in your like medical conditions.
Oh,
it's not necessarily matlab what your steroids and shit. That's abusing.
No, I'm saying like what are these fucking Marvel actors and these what do they do?
So, like TRT जैसा Usama ने बताया ना कि actually someone, if that person has some sort of a fucking erectile dysfunction issue,
some estrogen
estrogen बढ़ गया, testosterone उसके कम हो गए, तो फिर वो TRT पे उसको लेके जाते so that उसके normal
levels
पे आ गए.
Normally आपके
तो अगर मैं TRT में would I get more like
So that's what's happening.
More Shigri. I'll get more Shigri.
Yeah, you'll get more Shigri.
I'll get more Shigri. Yeah, nice. ये मुझे चाहिए, करना चाहिए.
So now what people are doing is कि even if they are fine, let's say कि normal levels के अंदर ही हैं, let's say उसका किसी का टेस्ट है 650, all right, और 850 जो है वो maximum है, right? तो वो फिर भी TRT में चले जाएंगे, and they'll take mild dosage that it goes up to 800, 900 or 1000.
And what does that do for them?
Muscle mass.
Quicker growth or what?
Joe already with the effects that testosterone is having in the body, like the mass growth, vocal cords thickening,
More
jaw widening,
more man.
yeah,
वो
more
enhance
man,
हो जाएगा.
yeah. लेकिन उसके फिर adverse effects भी होते हैं.
Obviously, I'm
Because
sure.
as the testosterone goes up,
Your
that leftover gets converted into estrogen. And
Estrogen.
estrogen is what.
Okay,
that's what's prevalent in females.
yeah. So that makes that makes people more like.
It's gonna give you puffy nipples.
Yeah.
Puffy
nipples.
oh, that's what.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna give you man boobs as well. It's gonna
that makes sense.
By the way, if you wanna see if someone is on steroids ना किसी ने किया है तो check करो कि उसने surgery करवाई है अपनी chest की लिए करवाई.
Yeah.
अच्छा.
वो जो surgery भी करवा लेते हैं फिर वो.
Biggest example.
They get the fat out. Yeah, exactly.
Why? Because the Rock's he had a problem back in the day.
No,
yeah.
he's very vocal about it. He said he's gotten chest nipple correction surgery. So if you look, they're very perfectly shaped pecs.
Yeah, they're like smiley face. Well, can you still flex them if they're surgified?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just had them tightened. मतलब उसको वो जो if you remember like WWE में like he was.
वो तो बहुत बड़े थे.
हाँ. There was a
बहुत बड़े. He used to stand on the top rope and like. You know, like.
So you had him like surgically.
Yeah, now they're
shaped.
flat. They're very flat. Yeah. Oh, that's what happened to him.
Yeah,
Okay,
वो
cool.
flat हो गया.
Nice.
उसी effect को reverse करने के लिए what happens?
तो खैर तो now people are doing TRT for this as well, but वो फिर भी mild dosage है compared to what this bodybuilders or other people are taking.
And is that the same thing like these Marvel actors do, or are they doing some other shit?
For example, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. I'm pretty sure it's not just TRT what he's
too
doing.
big.
He's
too
on
big.
some. Yeah.
But like उसको देखा एक एक्टर कुमार लंजियानी जो पाकिस्तानी एक्टर है.
हाँ.
तो वो एक साल पहले मूवी से पहले वो एक नॉर्मल like you know like he was a miracle.
हाँ.
You know, he was a miracle. और एक साल के अंदर उसकी fucking abs does उसने क्या किया होगा?
Well, he probably took growth hormones.
Yeah.
Growth hormone.
That's what the actors mostly do. They
And
take
worked
growth
out like fucking crazy.
Of course.
Also, right?
Yeah, obviously.
So you can do that technically within a year. Like within a year or two, you can go from normal guy to like
jacked guy.
Jack Eternals में he superhero like
with calculated doses. मतलब you shouldn't. वही बात है ना.
With a
मतलब if you
professional
have a
helping you,
professional
yeah.
team and doctor, everyone's overlooking your dosage and this and your diet and all that. Then yes.
yeah.
वरना you'll be out of control. Like वो जो clips नहीं नजर आती हैं, like the dudes that have like weird shaped biceps and अजीब से लटके में triceps.
कोई लोग तो सर्जरी भी कराते हैं ना.
अब तो वो भी आ गए हैं.
तो लोग क्या आते हैं पूछते हैं like you know do they want these fast results कि हमने gain भी करना है lose भी करना है because यहाँ पे है concept you know they want to
like
lose weight but lose weight fast they want to gain something gain weight fast
so the sort of like मतलब जिस market को मैं train कर रहा हूँ ना they're not like bodybuilders they're more like pursuing a healthy lifestyle so a bodybuilder is not healthy right bodybuilder healthy नहीं है he looks a specific way on the cost of a lot of things ठीक है on the cost of their health actually maybe someone who looks like shit is actually much more healthy than a bodybuilder.
That makes sense.
So the sort of people that come to us are the people who just want to have an active healthy
fitness
lifestyle and just generally they want to look aesthetically pleasing. But apart from that they are man to tell you the truth there's Islamabad जो है ना उसमें steroids बहुत ज़्यादा आ गए and अच्छा like you were saying ना कि साल के अंदर if you're gonna be jacked your genetics play a vital role as well apart from whatever Osama said कि training वगैरह सब and diet but your genetics play a vital role. There are certain people who have been on steroids since years and they still look like crap. So if they say they are not on steroids, you'll believe him because he looks like crap. But they actually are on steroids.
And then they probably take more and more. क्यों नहीं bench? क्यों नहीं change? Yeah. Inject करते हैं पिल क्या करते हैं?
पिल भी लेते हैं, inject भी करते
हैं. Different ways to take the roids.
But यार मुझसे सारी steroids की इस तरह बातें करो जैसे मैं में लगवाता
हूँ. People probably want to know about that shit.
Going off of that, how many times have people asked? I'm sure because the common layman वो सबसे पहले assume ही यही करता है.
नहीं like the bodybuilders जो है ना they have asked me कि अच्छा क्या cycle किया है, क्या किया क्या नहीं किया. And I'm like कि नहीं अभी तक तो वैसे I have thought about it. I have और ये सारी research भी मैंने इसीलिए की है.
Exactly.
This is the exact reason why I have done the research because I am actually saying is there any safer way to do this? Right way to do it? Is there any way to do it? Is there some professional over here, some physician who actually is an expert in this? I don't give a shit if they use roids. They can use steroids, whatever. It's their personal thing, right? So a guy comes, he says कि मैंने इस तरह की बॉडी बनानी है, कोई मसला नहीं है, हम आपकी ऐसी बॉडी बना देंगे. महीना 2 महीना गुजरा, अच्छा सर वो आप ऐसा उसको ना मैरिनेट कर रहे हैं गोश्त को ना, फिर उसको कह रहे हैं कि अच्छा यू नो व्हाट आप ना ये दवाई ले लें, ये इससे जो है ना आपकी बॉडी बेहतर हो जाएगी. Then he's gonna say कि नहीं इसमें तो साइड इफेक्ट्स हुए हैं ये, so he's gonna be like, well, I take this shit and look at me, I'm perfect, nothing's wrong with me. That person is not gonna tell him that his balls have shrunk or whatever. वो नहीं बताएगा. He's selling some shit, right? Yeah. So he's gonna sell and he's gonna be saying it's perfectly fine and you know this is my experience and I've been doing this since how many years. I also have kids. I do this. Blah blah blah. My sex life is amazing. And then and there's someone who has been in that mind frame, you know, trying to pursue that particular body, and he has been told that you can do it. अब वो उसको trust करने शुरू हो गया.
और उसको भी फिर he'll be sold. He's self-affirming. हाँ ये सही कह रहा है.
वो कह रहा है वो अब उस्ताद जी बन गए उसके. तो after 2 months वो उसको फिर वही चीज which he's gonna buy for like probably 10,000, he's gonna sell that shit and everything for 2 lakhs, right?
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? They mark it up that much?
Yeah.
Whoa, अच्छा.
There was this guy who told me once, मैं पहले मतलब जब खुद workout करता था, there was this guy, he said कि I will looking at you and are you natural? मैंने कहा yeah I'm natural. तो उसने कहा कि there's this Mr. Punjab competition coming and उसकी ना मेहरान गाड़ी मिलेगी. उसको मेहरान 6 लाख की होती थी. तो उसने कहा मेहरान गाड़ी मिलेगी तो मैं ना आपको ट्रेन करता हूँ and you can become Mr. Punjab and वो जो गाड़ी हमें मिलेगी वो बेच के 3-3 लाख रख लेंगे ना. तो मैंने
good deal.
Same scheme, man.
Business transaction.
I go, all right, but in order to compete professionally, then what? I'm gonna take steroids. तो कहता है, yes, of course you're gonna take steroids then. So I said, no, I don't want to get into that stuff. ना तो I'm not a professional bodybuilder. I don't want to be a professional bodybuilder. So he's like, why? I said because you know maybe in the future I want kids and stuff. And I don't want to fuck my system.
Life,
so he got really offended. And he had not told me at that time that he takes steroids.
तो खुद भी था, he was a bodybuilder himself.
मतलब normal था वो उस वक्त. He was probably off cycle, right?
Okay.
तो उसने ना मैंने उससे कहा था कि यार तुम steroids लेते हो ना. I just said कि यार no I don't want to use. मुझे नहीं पता मेरे शायद बच्चे ही ना हो ये. तो he got really offended. What the fuck do you mean? I have children. मेरे बच्चे हैं.
Defensive हो गया.
उसने खुद ही बता दिया कि I'm on.
Shit.
Roids के नहीं. So what I'm trying to say is if you use roids, that's perfectly fine. But don't sort of then just hide it and लोगों को ना एक trap में लेकर आ रहे हो, पहले नहीं बता रहे हो, और फिर आहिस्ता से then you just say I use roids and I know about this. If someone knows the risks of it, or you tell the risks of it, and if you still want to get along with it, I can guide you.
Fine.
Fine.
Oh yeah, you were asking a question.
So I was how do you manage your own workouts? मतलब because you're training everybody, खुद भी बंदा थक जाता है, motivate करके, you know, you're
one more.
Exactly, especially if this guy, if you're training him, I'm sure
I like
उल्टा दिमाग का workout कराता होगा.
The reason I didn't go to gyms for so long is because I hate when someone's back. Go on, buck up, come on, you can do it. Go on.
That's motivation.
I hate that. He's good with that. He'll spot me, but he won't be like, come on, you can do it. One more time. Come on, badass. Yes, one more time. I fucking hate that so much.
So yeah, like your own workouts, like वो कब कर, like how do you like किस तरह, how do you manage that out?
यहाँ पे ना वही बात आती है कि if you wanna hate what you like, you just turn it into a job. I actually really hate doing workouts now.
अपना workout. अच्छा.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm right there with that.
कि उस वक्त तक मेरी बिल्कुल ना मतलब
बस हो जाता हूँ.
और उसी जगह बैठे हुए the same fucking place
all day long.
Music
भी चलता रहता है. So do you work out in the morning or रात को?
Whenever I get the time. So I just and I guess with age, you know, it becomes really hard to get pumped up as well.
Of course. Really?
Yeah, when you train, for example, at first when I used to work out, there was no such thing as a warm up. I would just go and straight into it. I would be pretty pumped up and you know, aggression भी होगा, सारा कुछ होगा. And now it's just like
पहले ये stretch, पहले वो stretch, ये ना खराब हो जाए.
I do like 5-10 sets of warm ups just to you know get the blood.
ये क्यों होता है?
Aging. You gotta be more careful.
Yeah, and also because I guess I'm a bit calm now.
With age, yeah, I think this guy in his day was quite a heavy guy. He's if you got into a fight with him, you're fucked. You're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked.
I don't doubt that for a second.
You had those scary dogs, Demon.
Yeah,
and then there's
अभी तो गब्बर था बेचारा मर गया
Oh, मर गया. Yeah, like pit bulls, right?
उससे पहले डीजल था pitbull था
Diesel. So this guy is
Diesel demon.
pit bulls.
and the bull master was Gabbar.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you didn't want to get into a fight.
Wait, so you brought the dogs to the party?
No,
तो मार देंगे किसी को तो they'll kill
no,
someone.
no. मैं खुद ही pitbull था वहाँ पे.
But
I wasn't that. But I was aggressive in this. Like I wouldn't go looking for trouble.
you wouldn't look, huh? Yeah.
I wouldn't go looking for trouble. But it was such a vicious cycle that once you get into this shit,
Achha.
that is like if you're on top of the food chain, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everybody wants to come and fight you, and then say,
Is that a thing? ये होता है?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
वो तो उसमें तो बहुत ज़्यादा ही
अच्छा.
right? जैसा मतलब, but I got into a fight because someone was bullying me. Right, so when he was bullying me, so after a certain point I told him that okay, I'm not going to take this shit anymore, you need to stop. And when he did not stop, so I then
the
had
fight
a fight and then I fucked him up pretty bad. So when I did, I realized, oh, I'm good at this. So that gave me a confidence boost, right? And now people started talking. So when people start talking, they're like, वो उसने उसको उसका मारा उसका मारा. तो वो फिर एक आता है बंदा, वो कहता है अच्छा इसने उसको अब मैं इसको लगाऊंगा. So I need to take the throne.
It's like a martial arts movie, you know? Like वो एक challenger बन जाता है. Everyone's like, I want to fucking fight that guy. Yeah.
So वो बिला वजह आपसे पंगे लेगा, ये करेगा. फिर आप after a certain point you'll fuck that guy up.
Yeah, naturally.
फिर एक और आता है. So it's like a cycle, right?
So these weren't like motivated fights. These were just like actual
People trying to fuck with
organized fights.
No, they weren't organized.
बस होते जाओ.
Like a fight club चल रहा था.
But it seemed like that. It seemed like
Every week new character spawns into the game and it's like chalo.
बीच में जो थे ना इसमें तमाशाई होते थे. So they'll come to me and they'll say, oh, that guy is saying this shit.
Oh, so they just fucking
and
आग डाल.
they'll go to that person. But I actually never confronted anyone. Even if they told me that someone is saying this, it was that person who would
Come to you
fall
eventually.
in trap and then
You know, it's very common with guys who are generally into fitness and you know and especially when he listed his inspirations, the 80s wale, you know, action stars. When I met him, Abhi, when he came in, it's very, and I'm sure you can vouch for this. When you meet like a normal person, they especially like a male, so when they meet you and they see you, they'll want to go for that hard handshake to prove him as I'm But when he met me, it was very normal. You know.
Because we're all fucking grown-ups here.
No. It's a thing. It is a thing. Like
it is a thing. Yeah. लोग हाथ मिलाते हैं करते हैं.
मुझसे भी मिलता है. They're like, I'm like, dude, bro, chill.
But you know what I hate? You know what's worse? You know what's worse than that?
Oh yeah,
that
the half handshake.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, I mean,
and a lot of younger kids do that. A lot of the new generation coming up. Hey man, what's up?
You're like nah. What are you doing, man?
उनके पाँव में फिर यूं किया कर.
That's a sunning finger. Remember I told you about the sunning thing? Yeah. You got to sun somebody.
He
So
has a term,
you want to
sunning.
sun somebody? You shake him and sort of.
Yeah, chill. I need a new hand. I need a new hand now. Oh man.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a thing.
I think the ones who are actually have this inferiority thing going, तो वो हमेशा
They want to prove it. They want to prove like.
Even though he like I can tell like he's a very calm dude. Like you know he's just looking at it, he's like, calm, chilled out, but they just come to like
Life made you come.
Oh,
I hate that. Yeah, I would. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I've met a lot of people who do that.
I'm still interested about the fight. How long ago were these fights?
This started in 8th grade and
wow.
Wow.
kept going till university life.
Oh wow.
I was watching cartoons in 8th grade.
ये कहा था उन fights के दौरान?
No, I wasn't. I was in a different school.
Yeah.
We didn't go to the same school. All cousins went to different schools. All right, so we had a little technical difficulty, guys. हमारी बिजली चली गई थी. Load shedding. So thank you, Abda. But we're back. We're back here. We got Asad, Ali, Shigri, as we just did. I mean, for you guys, it was just a cut. For us, it was a whole hour of waiting to come back here.
And talking about 80s action films and
80s action films. The desert. Yeah, the Desert Heat.
Desert Heat.
जिसका किसी को नहीं पता चला.
Who's seen Desert Heat? Put it in the comments if you've seen it.
Desert Heat या Inferno, ये दो थे उसके नाम.
Inferno मैंने देखी हुई है. नहीं, Inferno नहीं मैंने देखी हुई है.
Van Damme की है. Very underrated.
What's his character? Is he a cop or something?
No.
नहीं, क्या करता है?
पता नहीं यार. मतलब वो
मारता है लोगों को ही मारता
वो इस तरह का कैरेक्टर है कि उसको मैं डिफाइन नहीं कर सकता.
But yeah, so we're back here. Asad, we talked about a lot about fitness. I'm gonna change a little bit. You're also into motorbikes, right?
Yeah.
What's up with that? Are you had a bike?
Yeah.
What was it?
Harley Fat Boy.
You were part of the biker. There's a biking group here.
Biker group. There's a biker group in Islamabad and Pakistan, all over Pakistan. But yeah, I am still part of it, but I just don't ride.
You don't ride right now, yeah. But you're planning on getting a bike.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting another one now.
Same one?
Probably.
Nice. I think
उसका
best way.
year उसका different होगा और क्या. Best I guess is just preference.
Is it? Do you have the big handles or the small one?
That's totally on you. So
you can change that.
एक कस्टम आएंगी जो हार्ली है ना. अच्छा जैसा हार्ली है ना उसकी जब कस्टम वो निकलती है they are not loud actually. उनके इवन जो साइलेंसर लगा हुआ होता है
नॉर्मल होते हैं
they're not loud. But the first thing which people do is after that they get rid of that and put in some aftermarket exhaust.
Why?
I don't know, because they like the
when you're on the
sound
bike,
of the engine.
When you're on the bike,
signature sound बन गई उसकी.
Signature sound.
That's what really
सबसे जोर से तो खुद को आ रही होती है ना आवाज. You're on the bike. It's not like okay.
Actually, no, it's not that bad for the person.
I've never ridden a bike. Oh, really?
It's worse for the
sound waves पीछे जा रही है. I don't know. I'm just.
For me, it's more like जब उसकी आवाज ही आती तो मुझे
rumbling.
क्या मुझे मजा आया.
Was there a certain initiation for this biker club, or like was it like a member? Of course, it's members only.
Biker club. I had no idea about the biker club as such, and that was never my motive to be part of the biker club. I was just into motorcycles since a kid as well. पता है क्या मेरे साथ हुआ है. बचपन के सबके शौक होते हैं ना, तो मैंने उनको परस्यू करता रहा हूँ बस. Like somewhere down the line we sacrifice all our dreams for something else. I don't know. Because people think और अब हम बड़े हो गए हैं, वो बच्चों वाली बातें थी, वो नहीं करना चाहिए.
And that's the worst thing. Yeah.
That's the worst thing. But with me it was always like कि वो बच्चों वाली बातें नहीं थी.
Those were dreams.
और वो मैंने करना है. Right. So actually, one more thing about the bike thing is people think if this guy can afford a Harley Davidson, that means he must be really rich. I am not rich.
Right, you worked hard for that. You saved hard for that.
Yeah, और कोई और होता मेरी जगह ना तो वो he would have done the reasonable thing कि वो किसी plot में invest कर लेता.
Right.
Which would have been the right thing.
So averagely क्या होती है just for our viewers क्या price होती है for a general
so it can
entry price?
It can range anywhere from at the moment I guess from 25 lakhs to 1 crore.
Whoa, man. Damn.
Yeah, depending.
And it gets imported, obviously.
Yeah.
It gets this is with the import tax and all that.
No, what's up was included. All of that is included in that. But yeah, so as a kid, I always wanted a bike. I loved bikes, and all this stuff. So when I grew up and I could save enough money, I could either invest in something, but this was my investment. So I started with a Harley Iron 883, which is a smaller bike. That's 900cc.
Okay.
A motorcycle, right? It's also Harley. It's a Sportster.
Yeah.
I started with that. Then I got in this motorcycle club. It was a small club in Islamabad. The good thing about it was that it wasn't commercial or anything. They were all pretty laid back,
private, chill, low key.
Nice.
And at that time, I guess I was the youngest one in that group because it's an expensive thing to buy, right?
Buy a bike. Oh yeah,
so
that's true.
Just like I said, everybody thinks that you're rich. I'm not rich. It's just that
that was your thing. You wanted that.
So that was a nice experience, and after that I was like, yeah, मेरी bike थोड़ी सी छोटी है ये, कुछ मजा नहीं आ रहा है. When I go out and ride करता हूँ ये. अच्छा और मेरी वैसे भी जो Harley Fat Boy is the one which Arnold Schwarzenegger used in Terminator 2.
the canals में scene.
Exactly. That's the Harley Fat Boy.
That's not a small bike.
No,
he got the Fat Boy later.
Oh, you got it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was much more expensive than the Sportster.
Yeah.
So that was my target, right? Then I got that one in chrome.
Oh, shit, in chrome.
Right. Chrome and black.
Oh yeah, okay,
right.
Nice.
और वो मतलब उसमें ना मुझे बहुत मजा आ रहा था.
I'm sure, yeah. Arnold's bike. साथ वो गन भी मंगाते हैं जो
उसका मैंने पता क्या सोचा हुआ था कि एक साइड पे हैंडल हो जिसपे बेसबॉल बैट लगा हुआ.
उसपे बार्ड वायर लगा कर.
Yeah. But the drawback of being not rich is कि whenever some shit happens, then you have to sell the bike, right? To survive.
Does it hold the value? Value रखता है bike नहीं?
Not really. Like थोड़ा सा loss ही होती है because it's not something of the market, right?
Naturally, you sell it to someone it's a niche market, a choti market. You sell to someone who wants that specific
कोई
bike
और
only.
enthusiast होगा उसी कोई
और जब भी आपने बाइक नहीं बेचनी होती ना तो फिर you'll get a lot of buyers. And when you are looking out to sell the bike, then you will get no buyers. Because then they know this guy is desperate. Now I'm gonna exploit him.
yeah exactly.
And you can't do anything about it. You have to fucking go to the buyers. Shit.
So when did you join the club?
Is it gonna go down? Club did it have a name?
It was Rough Riders.
Rough Riders.
Nice.
और इस नाम के ऊपर
Because of anarchy.
This was before Sons of Anarchy got famous.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Oh shit.
And we also used to make a lot of fun about this जो नाम है Rough Riders.
इसमें वो तो एक और भी चीज़ है ना Rough Riders.
That's a
No.
नहीं.
It's a halal channel. Guys, don't even think about it. No, but seriously, be safe.
But that was a good thing about it. That all the people in that particular group, they weren't trying to be badass.
They were
right,
chill.
right. Even with the name Rough Riders, it wasn't like we're devil's angels.
मारने जा रहे हैं.
Pretty laid back about it.
They would make fun of the name themselves. So that was a cool thing. That was a nice thing, right?
That's cool.
But
Anyway.
Would you ever consider being on TikTok?
if it helps my business, I guess maybe.
My man.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Yeah.
But that's the problem with me. So even if I go on social media, I post stuff which actually works against me.
Yeah, like too hardcore. too hardcore. No, I've seen some of your videos. I've seen some of the conversations. But I think that's good. I think people like
real shit.
Polarizing opinions.
Real
like
shit. Yeah.
beach ka rasta nahi, like either this extreme or that extreme.
Yeah, of course.
Like ज़्यादा democratic होने की
जरूरत नहीं है उसमें ना. Hate मिली है बातों के लिए.
हाँ, वो जिस तरह के मैसेज आएंगे, you're a retard, get yourself fixed, go to a therapist.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, geez.
But
straight hate.
मजे की बात ये है, जो ये people like that who message, they're condemning you for being toxic while being toxic themselves, which is insane. It's such a weird...
But I don't react or respond to them.
No, yeah.
Because one thing which I've learned is I never fight with someone on social
Online.
media.
Never.
You just gotta bring that person face to face, and then talk to that person.
वो बात फिर बहुत अलग होगी.
So that he knows what's at stake.
He's being very calm about it. जिस तरीके से तूने बोला ना, वो फिर अलग बात होगी.
कौन सी?
He said it very calmly. He's like, you talk to him face to face, and you're like, अलग होगी बात.
अलग होगी? नहीं, मैं तो
अच्छा, मैं क्या फड्डी की बात कर रहा है?
फड्डा तो मैं कभी ना करूँगा.
अच्छा,
मैं लोगों को भेजूंगा. मैं मारने वाला नहीं, मैं लोग मारने वाला नहीं, मैं मरवाने वाला हूँ.
Don't you cut that shit. Don't you dare cut that shit.
What's the right way to say this?
ये सोया नहीं है.
मार खिलवाने वाला.
मार खिलाने वाला हूँ.
ये नहीं कि मैं मार खाने वाला.
मैं
खिलाने वाला.
मैं खिलाने वाला. हाँ, मैं मार खिलाने वाला हूँ.
मार खिलाने वाला.
ये तो.
मार खिलाने.
Urdu teacher. Urdu मतलब. Next up.
Urdu professor.
Urdu with Miracle.
No, his Urdu is actually very next level. Like I tap into him sometimes. जब मुझे वो सही Urdu lyrics I'm like, Miracle.
अच्छा.
हाँ, ये words भेज रहा होता
करके दे मुझे.
Doesn't make sense. मैं कहता हूँ
थोड़ा
सा मुझे zone में जाना पड़ता है.
Do you not read Urdu?
मुझे आपका माशाल्लाह लगता भी वो पोएट वाला वाइब
है ना.
वो सिर्फ है, वो है नहीं.
अंदर गाने बनाता है बॉय, गाने लिखता है.
इतनी मुश्किल. Okay, we'll get into that.
It shouldn't be easy.
You know that work thing that you mentioned कि एक चीज आपको इंटरेस्ट हो, जो वर्क बन जाती है. Then you're like, you're like यार क्या है.
But how do you avoid that? Like I've been trying to avoid that all my life.
You sort of like step away from it just a little bit, then come back to it.
Is that step away? No, like काम करते करते, even if you're doing what you love, eventually you're going to need to make it into a job to earn money, and then that's when what you love becomes a job.
नहीं, but एक certain तरीके से आपने उसको मतलब वो manage करना पड़ता है. There's a fine line, you know. Otherwise, like I have had burnouts. You know, you were like,
I've been burned out since 2010.
But has that happened to you? कि like बस मैंने अब नहीं ये करना. You know, I'll just work out on my own, not this thing. Or are you always driven?
I was driven, and on top of that, I was so much into it, and I actually wasn't doing anything else because I was totally in it.
पूरी life बन गई थी.
बस यही करता हूँ मैं. I don't do anything else, right? So I can't now.
And you have the gym, so you can't just let it. You can't just stop. Yeah, there's too much.
There's too much interlinked with it. Like, if I stop that, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah,
what the fuck am I gonna do then?
I have a hard-hitting question for Asad.
Come on,
Asad. Do you think CrossFit has killed the culture in general, the fitness, that culture that was, that bodybuilding and all that, ever since CrossFit came into the picture, thoda mahal kahin aur ja raha hai idhar udhar. So do you believe it's killing the culture?
CrossFit is like CrossFit.
I just want that smirk. That's the smirk I wanted.
CrossFit jo hai na, like the ones who are doing CrossFit games and everything, they're exceptional athletes and everything.
Very true, yeah.
But as far as training is concerned, for any layman or koi bhi banda jo workout karna chahta hai, it's a fucking disaster for them.
Yeah.
It's a disaster because the sort of movements they do,
It's nuts.
It's not made for them.
yeah. So you need to be gifted to be able to do that in that frequency.
So not everyone can do it.
Not everyone can do it.
But
And
why
not-
do people like it so much?
and they've made a community,
Marketing.
and then they appreciate each other, and then they clap. Yeah, dude. And just like I told you, everybody wants to be part of something because they are lonely. Because, so they find that community over there. But on a serious note, what they're doing is most of them are Olympic lifts, right? Clean and press and snatch and all this shit. That needs a lot of technique. If you actually train someone to do a CrossFit, you're going to be spending a lot of time on technique and not actually going through the movement and working out and burning calories, right? But people are doing this to burn calories
Without the right technique.
without the technique. So if you start teaching the technique to a person who's not gifted, he's going to take months to master that technique and be able to do that lift with less risk of injury, right? So they just make them do it without the proper technique and at a very high volume. That's why it has the most recorded injuries as well.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Friend of mine came and he said, okay, why don't you come up with this package, 40 days fat loss before marriage? Before you get to your wedding, everybody wants to lose weight, just like you said, right?
Marketing.
So it's like, I was like, I'm not going to do that, man. I don't believe this.
That's insane, yeah.
Iske na ye problem, you were saying na कि passion kis tarah wo, you start hating it. It's because you're contradicting things.
Yeah.
So you know what is going to make you money, but you can't do it, but you know this is crap.
Exactly.
So it's because it's your passion, you don't want to mislead people.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't your passion, you wouldn't give.
If it was a job,
you
फिर तो कोई
wouldn't give it.
ethical नहीं
Yeah.
होगी
तो
कोई line
आप
फिर तो
दुकान खोली हुई है और आप चीजें बेच
Then you're just checking the market, what's going to sell, and you do that. And that's that. But when it's your passion, then you're like, no, I'm not going to do this, even if this gets me money. I'm pretty sure that you have clients in sound and everything that tell you that they want this specific thing, and you know this is crap.
And you have to say no sometimes.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. But I'm pretty sure at times you are like, करना ही पड़ेगा
Yeah, most of the time. Clients.
Yeah.
Like you really have to ask yourself, you know, should I tell this person कि ये चीज ठीक है नहीं है? you know,
बड़ी तोपें तेरे पास. You can't. I've never been able. You can't fight a client.
नहीं, not fight a client. So like कोई आएगा, like I would know this is a very bad song and this person is not singing well, और वो एक recording session book कर रहा है, तो in the middle of it, like I really have to go, listen, I know you're paying for this, but you're wasting my time. Please go back.
Yeah.
You know, फिर आओ, you know.
Great marketing for StarTech.
No, because they need to know that, you know, we're not just minting money off their thing.
Yeah.
If you're good, that's when you'll come.
Yeah. अगर पैशन नहीं होता तो फिर you.
हाँ ठीक है, पैसे बन रहे, 1 घंटा 2 घंटे करो यार, 3 घंटे करो, वो फिर उस तरह हो जाता है फिर.
Yeah.
ये हम सेट करते हैं.
हाँ तू सेट कर ले. हो गया तेरा?
हो गया सेट.
अच्छा ठीक है.
Asad,
Go ahead. Take
this guy.
मुझे याद आता है.
how's his gym progress going? Because I feel like he's got some potential.
I haven't been all week.
Potential.
Lost all my games.
Last all week of flex भी कर रहा
Potential बंदे में potential है, लेकिन वो यही he's trying hard के strength जो है नीचे ही रहा.
मैं सुबह उठता हूँ like Shigri, no.
आज नहीं.
अंदर रहना है अभी.
Workout करते हैं.
Because एक time I even pushed this guy and you know he started going as well and started feeling good.
he did?
And,
मेरी जिंदगी में
थोड़ा सा-
4 दफा गया हूँ जिम, और
Yeah.
थर्ड टाइम एक नया एक्सपीरियंस हुआ, फिर मैं आ गया वापस.
क्या हुआ था?
क्या experience क्या था?
मतलब मैं जाता 3 महीने के लिए, 6 महीने के लिए. I think longest I went for like a year.
That's not
बस
bad.
फिर वो कोई
लेकिन
काम शुरू हो जाता था,
You
कुछ और हो
didn't
जाता
have
था.
you weren't getting a trainer. You were probably just going in there and
नहीं, हर
quietly.
टाइम को ट्रेनर होता था,
होता था.
और वो मेरे
एक time पे इसको
एक्सपेरिमेंट्स
local
कर रहे
training
होते थे. हाँ,
Shout out to
Ulumi training was really Ulumi. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
वो काफी अच्छी ट्रेनिंग थी, but then again I think यही recording ज़्यादा हो गई, एकदम से routine वापस हो गई, and then you know
इसके सब कुछ
तुझे cramps होते हैं?
back pains and all this, you used to have like नहीं होता है, कभी हाथ क्रैम्प हो गया, कभी ये क्रैम्प हो गया, कभी फलानी
हाँ इसका
वो तो
2-3 हफ्ते के लिए
उसके
हाथ
बाद होना
cramp
शुरू हुए
था
थे.
when you stopped.
हाँ yeah.
गेमिंग ज़्यादा कर ली तो हाथ क्रैम्प हो गया.
कि मैं पहन के आ रहा हूँ उससे.
मसल्स बहुत यूज हो गए.
रिस्ट सपोर्ट पहना.
हाँ वो पता नहीं इस हाथ का था, पता नहीं किस हाथ का था.
गेमिंग.
What else do you do with your fingers जो cramp हो गए?
And that's what they asked us.
He does this thing. He says, to be fair, a lot of finger movements there.
But
इंस्ट्रूमेंट नहीं प्ले कर सकता था मैं. वो
गिटार
सही
से भी होगा ना?
डिप्रेशन उस पे हुआ था कि यार मतलब अब क्या मैं करूँ.
Water intake ठीक थी.
वाटर
क्रैम्प्स से ही पड़ता था. मुझे याद है पहले दिन जिम पे मेरा कितना बुरा हाल हो गया था. Asad was like मैं लेटा हूँ तो मैंने यूं टांग यूं मोड़ी, क्रैक निकाला है, और फिर इधर से क्रैम्प निकाला है, हर तरफ से क्रैम्प निकल रहे हैं. I think I worked out for like 15 minutes. और बस मेरी हर जगह मेरा
मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही थी. I couldn't comprehend कि
You couldn't assess the level of what's going on with this
मतलब
guy.
is he dying or is he okay? What's going on? Like, क्या वाकई ये अभी
like the weird part was like मेरे अंदर I had the will to work out, but my arms and everything they wouldn't
Nothing
go.
would move.
They wouldn't move. And I was like, I went home that day and I was like, fuck, the bad scene of it. Because it had been like 12-13 years since I went to the gym.
2008 you mentioned. That's a
2008,
long
yeah.
time.
The gym.
नहीं तो like how's because Miru तो अभी खैर है नहीं, so we can't ask him about how his fitness journey is. How's his progress going so far?
Yeah,
Do you see any improvements?
He's not getting regular, man.
Regular नहीं.
ये एक बहुत बड़ा issue है.
I go like
So
3
we have
days
this
a
on
week.
camera now.
Yeah.
In the comments.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah. Make sure that this guy's regular from now on.
वो क्या करेंगे?
क्या करेंगे?
वो कैसे करेंगे?
तुझे comment करेंगे?
अच्छा comment करेंगे.
मैसेज भेजेंगे.
Go to the gym, Shigri. Did you go to the gym today?
Potential है लेकिन.
है ना?
Potential है. दूसरा ये है कि हाँ लेकिन जब set कर रहा होता है ना, no matter it's 2 kgs, 4 kgs, whatever, but he does give his all.
I go till muscle failure. Whether my muscle fails like 2 kg or 4 kg, I go till muscle failure.
अगर रेगुलर हो जाए तो ठीक है. Because you know a lot of people like जैसे ही थोड़ा सा बर्न हुआ है, लैक्टिक एसिड थोड़ा सा हुआ है, वो कहते हैं बस
Relax.
तो इसका वो नहीं है.
कुछ काफी एक साल पहले की बात है. Yo, Shigri, you gotta try pre-workout. I'm like, it looks delicious. You know, looks like a delicious drink.
Fruity.
And I need fruity, yeah. And I need some energy. I wake up every day and I have no energy. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll take it. तो उन दिनों मेरे पास कुछ करने को नहीं था. I was just working on a laptop and writing scripts and stuff. तो मैंने कहा शायद मुझे थोड़ी mental stimulation मिलेगी. Pre-workout पूरा ग्लास पी कर. और फिर मैं
Mental stimulation.
बैठ गया कंप्यूटर पे. फिर oh god. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
He took C4.
Oh shit.
अब ऐसे C4 की drinks बना के फ्रिज में भी रखी.
मैंने 2 ड्रिंक्स बाद में मैंने कहा शायद like छोटे से कोई इफेक्ट होएगा, बाद में एक पी लूंगा, अभी एक पी लूंगा. फिर by the end of the night I was just like running around my apartment. I was dancing, I was moving. And then by the end of that I had this huge headache and fuck
The crash.
उससे बेहतर तो like ड्रग्स ही कर ले बंदा. अगर क्रैश ही करना है.
It is kind of a drug.
फिर उसके बाद मैंने कभी नहीं लिया प्री वर्कआउट.
अच्छा बीच में मैंने यूज किए थे प्री वर्कआउट्स, बट आई स्टॉप्ड बिकॉज आई डोंट नो इट डिडंट सूट मी. मेरे हार्ट रेट वैसे ही काफी ज्यादा ऊपर है.
हो रहा था चेस्ट में थोड़ा वो.
एंड जो मेरा एनर्जी थी ना वो अनफोकस्ड एनर्जी थी. इट वाज जस्ट ऑल ओवर फॉर मी.
It was all over the place.
It was all over. I couldn't focus. It was so much. So I couldn't really focus on just one exercise. Right?
True.
Agitate हो जाता है बंदा, ये भी करना है, वो करना है.
I guess depends from person to person. हर किसी का
ये तो
I've actually taken pre-workout and fallen asleep. Like if I was waiting for my partner, he didn't text me. I was like,
हो गया pre-workout.
नींद में वर्कआउट कर रहा है, ख्वाब में वर्कआउट कर रहा है जिम.
No, that's why I think it's important, because we talked about this on a previous episode. Okay, it's important to cycle.
Yeah.
Like you have to have that downtime, like 2-3 weeks off, and then you take, you start again. Like, if you keep taking it continuously, then you get desensitized or cells wells.
Also, it just didn't feel like it was doing anything good in my mouth and throat. It felt like it was damaging my mouth somehow. I don't know.
Well, I mean, because you stayed stationary. You stayed indoors.
That's true. Yeah,
You had to go and work out.
Pre-workout. मैंने कहा pre-workout लेकर pre में बैठ गया.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm done here.
The workout was not there.
I was looking for some mental stimulation. कि मैं दो दिन उठा रहा हूँ, मजे का लिखता रहा हूँ कुछ. But damn, that was the worst thing. But yeah, pre-workout.
Yeah.
Pre-workout. So that was good. This was a good episode. We had a guest today. Asad joined us. Thank you for joining us, Asad.
Thank you for having me.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
It was good.
So if you want to check out Asad's gym, F6 Markers, क्या बनता है वो? एरिया कौन सा बनता है? Nando's के पास.
Yeah, Nando's की parking में.
Nando's की
the parking next to Nando's, right above National Bank, Pakistan.
Imperium. If you want to get fit and you want to be imperial about it, join Imperium Fitness. Is it Imperium Fitness or Imperium Gym?
Imperium Fitness Studio.
Imperium Fitness Studio, like Space Hawk Studio. Let me plug that.
Guys, once again, thank you and thank you.
Wait, before you say that, Asad, any last words? That's your camera over there.
Fucking hell, man. तूने बिल्कुल spotlight में क्या हुआ यार?
Anything.
Stay in school.
Yeah. What's my
Don't
life?
fight. Stay calm.
Yeah. Never fight on social media.
Never
Yeah.
find social media.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Nothing Happens Here, another damn podcast. We'll see you for the next episode.